So hi, this is Chris. I'm going to talk about the birth of my son, Max, which happened August 21, 2008. Birth of my son, what comes to mind is just the sheer heightened everything about it. I also remember we were in my wife's Subaru when her water broke, and so we're on our way to the Loma Linda Hospital, and everything is so heightened, and everything is so dramatic, and everything is, everything was so, all of those things. And I guess, now I remember why I was thinking about this, because I read something about the actual birth of my son, just certain passages, and one of those passages was when, first of all, let me share this too, that I remember my wife Sharon, her teeth were chattering because she was so nervous and so scared, right, like as I was. But we were there together, and we were just going through it, Obviously, she was going through a lot more than I was, but I was proud of myself for being there and, trying to give her all the power that I possibly could. And she had a C-section. This is how she did it. But I remember the doctor, our fantastic gynecologist. Can't remember his name right now, but he said, okay, we'll be applying pressure, a lot of pressure coming up, and we were like, and my wife, as a physician, has been there and with a cesarean section when it hasn't gone well, she was assisting with it and trying to help. And she was probably called over and called in to help. Anyway, so she knew that they could go badly. So, you can imagine how it's just at a different level of stress when you actually know what they're doing to you, right? And so anyway, I just remember, and she told me later that it felt like she was being folded in half when they were applying all of that pressure. And another kind of key moment in all of it was, she says, that I to try to refocus her on anything positive. I said, tell me 5 things that are great or that you are grateful for. And she did, and she said those things. And so then finally, the moment came when Max was brought into the earth, and I think it was 4:26 or something like that in the morning. And I remember they lifted him over the blue sheet, and I looked at his face, and he was beautiful. He was beautiful, this is my first child. So I didn't know what to think. You think of the kid's gonna be like this mess, and he'll be scary and all this. Anyway, I mean, he was beautiful because he looked well. There was this powerful, instinctive, hundreds of thousands of year old, all of these primal things happening, and I saw his face, and I wrote later that I felt happiness because I kind of knew that he was okay. He didn't look sickly, and you're so scared that might happen. You might lose your wife, you might lose your child, and it didn't happen. We got it. We got through. So that was kind of what it felt like, the birth of my son, Maximilian Christian Alexander Theodore, on August 21, 2008, 4 a.m. That's it. Thanks for watching. See ya.